The kidneys play an important role in health by filtering waste items and excess fluid from the body and eliminating them through urine. They also maintain the body's mineral balance and secrete a hormone that drives red blood cell synthesis. If you have renal disease, you should limit your intake of salt, potassium, and phosphorus. High-amount foods include cola, brown rice, bananas, processed meats, and dried fruits. Dark-colored soda. Dark-colored drinks should be avoided on a renal diet because they include phosphorus in an added form that is easily absorbed by the human body. Avocados. If your doctor or nutritionist has instructed you to reduce your potassium consumption, you may want to think about eliminating avocados when following a renal diet. Canned foods. Canned meals are often heavy in salt. Avoiding, limiting, or purchasing reduced sodium variants is likely the best way to lower your overall salt intake. Whole wheat bread. Because white bread has lower potassium and phosphorus levels than whole wheat bread, it is usually advised over the latter while following a renal diet. Since all breads contain sodium, it's advisable to read food labels carefully and select low-sodium options. Brown rice. Due to its high potassium and phosphorus content, brown rice should probably be restricted or portioned carefully while following a renal diet. Good substitutes include white rice, bulgur, buckwheat, and couscous. Bananas. Bananas are high in potassium and may need to be reduced on a renal diet. Pineapple is a kidney-friendly fruit since it has significantly less potassium than certain other tropical fruits. Dairy products. Dairy products are heavy in phosphorus, potassium, and protein and should be reduced on a renal diet. Despite milk's high calcium content, the phosphorus concentration may weaken bones in people with kidney illness. Oranges and orange juice. Given their high potassium content, oranges and orange juice ought to be restricted to a renal diet. Instead, try cranberries, apples, grapes, or their juices. Processed meats. On a renal diet, processed meats should be consumed in moderation due to their high salt and protein content. Pickles, olives, and relish. Relish, processed olives, and pickles are heavy in sodium and therefore to be avoided while following a renal diet. Apricots. On a renal diet, apricots should be avoided as they contain a lot of potassium. They provide more than 1,500 mg per cup, 130 g, when dry and more than 400 mg per cup, 165 g, when fresh. Potatoes and sweet potatoes. Vegetables high in potassium include potatoes and sweet potatoes. Potatoes' potassium level can be considerably decreased by boiling or twice heating them. Tomatoes. Another fruit high in potassium that is probably best avoided in following a renal diet is tomatoes. Packaged, instant, and pre-made meals. Packaged, quick, and prefabricated meals are highly processed foods that might include high levels of sodium and lack nutrients. When following a renal diet, it is important to minimize certain foods. Swiss chard, spinach, and beet greens. Leafy greens, especially when cooked, such as spinach, beet greens, and Swiss chard, are rich in potassium. When cooked, their potassium level doesn't change, but their serving sizes do. Dates, raisins, and prunes. Fruits that have been dried provide more nutrients. As a result, dried fruit, such as dates, prunes, and raisins, has a very high potassium level and ought to be avoided when following a renal diet. Pretzels, chips, and crackers. Chips, crackers, and pretzels are easily eaten in big quantities and frequently include a lot of salt. Furthermore, potato-based chips offer a significant quantity of potassium. The best thing you can do to help your kidneys work better is to eat a well-balanced diet full of nutritious, vitamin-rich foods that are low in sodium, potassium, and phosphorus. Some examples include. They are tofu, cheese that's low in phosphorus, such as goat cheese, grated Parmesan, mozzarella, Monterey Jack, Swiss cheese, and brie. Milk alternatives, such as oat, soy, or rice. Healthy cooking oils, such as olive oil, safflower oil, or sesame oil. Fish. Fresh fruit, like strawberries, blueberries, apples, pomegranates. Bean.